Cool. Next,
Realign.
we move on. Oh, which is the over 9.5 wins. By
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
Next, we got the University of Arkansas and Sam Pittman, which I actually heard somebody saying Sam Pittman job should be on the line. I kind of thought that's kind of. I think so. I think he's been consistently good, like in terms of how he's been at Arkansas. Like I don't think they've had too many like drop offs. Like I think they've just been around the same. Now, if you're tired of his stagnation, I can see that. But I mean, he's. What do you expect at Arkansas? And then now you got the SEC where everybody plays everybody. It's not SEC East, SEC West anymore. So I felt
Mhm.
like that was going to hurt Arkansas, even though they were in the West. So they had like tough competition. But now you got to play like you can play Georgia, Tennessee, Bama, all in the same season. Like that's tough. But anyway, Arkansas was coming off a 76 3-5 season with a won the Liberty Bowl 39-26 versus Texas Tech. They returned 8 starters on from the team last year, 4 on offense, 4 on defense, namely Taylor Green, who's a speedy athletic quarterback coming back, who was 230 of 381, 60.4% completion percentage, 3,154 yards, 15 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, but 602 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns. Xavier Sori, junior linebacker, who had 99 total tackles, 41 solos, 2 sacks, a pass breakup, and interception. Stephen Dix, a linebacker who had 70 total tackles, 24 solos, 2 sacks, a pass breakup, and a fumble recovery. And Cameron Ball, a defensive lineman, who had 46 total tackles, 22 solos, a sack and a half, and a fumble recovery. And Jaheim Singletary, a cornerback who had 24 total tackles, 14 solos, 2 pass breakups, and an interception. Now, they did lose a lot. They lost Jaquindon Jackson, a running back who was really good, tough nose runner, 149 carries, 790 yards, 5.3 carry, and 15 touchdowns. Currently on the Jags. Andrew Armstrong, a receiver with 78 total tackles, 1,140 yards, and a touchdown. Currently on the Dolphins. Isaac Tesla, who had 28 catches, 546 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Currently on the Lions. And Isaiah Santanga, who was a receiver who had 37 catches for 491 yards and a touchdown. Currently transferred to Oklahoma. They lost Luke Haas, a tight end who had 26 catches, 324 yards, 4 touchdowns, who currently transferred to Ole Miss.
Big
Uh,
loss.
Danilo Slaughter, a defensive back currently on the Jags, who has 78 total tackles, 44 solos, a sack, 6 pass breakups, an interception, and a forced fumble. TJ Metcalf, a defensive back who's currently on Michigan, who transferred, who had 56 total tackles, 29 solos, 7 pass breakups, 3 interceptions, and a forced fumble. Landon Jackson, the edge rusher currently on the Bills, who had 49 total tackles, 28 solos, 6.5 sacks, 3 pass breakups, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. Brad Spence, a linebacker on the Texans, currently who had 55 total tackles, 27 solos, 4.5 sacks, and a pass breakup. And Marquise Robinson, a defensive back, currently on the Ravens, who had 35 total tackles, 19 solos, 7 pass breakups, and a pick. They had the 32nd overall recruiting class, 16th in transfers. Talk to me about Arkansas, Joe.
Yeah, like you said, they got a lot of transfers. They the second most in the SEC. They lost a lot of pieces, but they gained a lot also from the transfer portal, especially on the offensive side of the ball. They basically their whole starting receiving core are all transfers. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be different. Taylor Green, dual threat QB. But the issue with me with Arkansas is gonna be their defense. I don't think their defense is gonna hold up this year. I don't think they will be good this year. I think it's going to be their downfall this year. So, yeah, that's my feedback for Arkansas.
So I'm not going to talk about how I feel they're going to be yet because I don't want to spoil anything. But
Okay.
I do agree defensively is going to be different because Landon Jackson, who's the heart and soul of that pass rush, that defense in general, he's now gone to the next level. And I don't know who's going to step up and replacement to replace that. And I also feel like Taylor Green, yes, very dual threat, speedy guy. Get him in open field. You just watch them long strides. But passing the football can be spotty to me at times, and that's why he had to leave Boise State because he lost the job to Maddox. So that is my issue as well. I do like the receiver they brought in from Fresno State, Raylan Sharp. I was actually surprised I saw it. He had 51 catches, 523 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I'm like, oh, they got him. That's a nice little pickup right there. I like the running back from New Mexico State as well, Mike Washington Jr. 157 carries, 725 yards, 4.6 carrying, 8 touchdowns. And then they bring in Julian Neal, a cornerback from Stanford, who had 35 tackles, 22 solos, a sack, 5 pass breakups, and 2 interceptions. Hopefully, he can try to force some turnovers for the Arkansas defense. But yeah, like I said, like you said, and piggybacking off that, I think defensively is going to be the biggest question mark for Arkansas. I think offensively they'll be fine. I think Sam Pittman and his guys, they'll figure it out, especially with the dynamics of Taylor Green. It's just the defense might be an issue. Last year, they were 10th in total offense, 73rd in total defense, 18th in passing, 34th in rushing, tied 44th in scoring offense, 110th in passing defense. Oh, no, hold on. Yep, 110th, 34th in rushing defense, and 66th in scoring defense. You ready to talk about the schedule?
Let's get it.
All right, so first game, Alabama A&M, W.
W also.
Next game, Arkansas State, a W.
W also.
First SEC game at Ole Miss, I have as an L.
I do too.
Then at Memphis, I have them winning only because Memphis, from my knowledge, loses a lot. But I was thinking about this one for a minute.
I got a W.
All right, next against Notre Dame at home, L.
L.
At Tennessee, I have as a loss.
L.
At home against Texas A&M, I have as a loss.
I do too.
At home against Auburn, I have as a loss.
I actually have this one as a W.
I'm going to save why I got this as a loss, but just know Auburn might be back.
It's crazy because I like when I was doing the schedules, like one of the last few games I picked was this game. This was one of the last few games I was stuck on. So, but I had this as a W.
I ain't gonna.
Auburn back, okay.
Fast. Next game, Mississippi State, I have as a win.
W.
Next game at LSU, I have as a loss.
Same. L.
Next game at Texas, I have as a loss.
L.
And final game, a rivalry game against Missouri, I have as a win.
Woo! I got this one as a L.
This is a rivalry game where in this series, anything.
And they are home too.
Yeah, I got Mizzou winning this one. So I got Arkansas going 5-7.
Hold on, you got Mizzou winning this one, you said?
No, I got Arkansas winning.
Oh.
Yeah. I got Arkansas going 5-7, 2-6 in conference play, taking the under 5.5 win total.
Yeah, I got them 5-7, 3-5 in conference play, and I got the under also.
All right.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.